So episode 51, the final episode of season 2, this was definitely a very enjoyable episode, very well made, lots of symbolism. It's actually quite beautiful really, this episode. Although Destiny Conductor didn't really prove too much of a challenge for IG, there was a lot of significance with the different units, starting off with Naoki and Korin, and then later on able to bring in Shingo and Misaki as well. So it was definitely really nice, and I do like the whole Messianic Lord Blaster as well. Definitely a really awesome unit, allowing you to actually call more blasters. So good way of introducing brand new units into the actual deck itself. But at the same time, I also liked how Ibuki was able to join the fight as well. Like, you know, it was awesome to see that we had Miyagi Academy Cardfight Club all together as a team fighting against Destiny Conductor. But the fact that Ibuki also went, especially going in as Blaster Blade as well, was definitely very awesome to see that I guess he's kind of turning or having kind of hope in the good side. So it's definitely really nice. They're kind of like a small indication of his changing character. So very much liked how they did that. Also, one amazing thing is the amount of screen time they gave to Planet Cray and all the other clans. Actually putting up a fight against Brant was definitely really nice as well. We could see a lot of action, and it isn't just fully focused on the actual card fight itself. And as a result, definitely brings a more different enjoyable factor to it with all the action and everything like that of them fighting. I was actually quite surprised to see that this ended up being the final episode. I really thought the fight would be longer, but I have no complaints whatsoever. I found this to be very enjoyable, and the fact that Aichi at the end was able to accept Destiny Conductor, I guess this would pretty much cement the fact that Link Joker is now an official clan in Cray. So it would be pretty cool to see what happens later down the line, because I have no idea what's going to happen now. Are we actually going to get a Legion arc? I have no idea whatsoever. I mean, or something of equivalence. Perhaps, maybe we will, but it was also really cool to see that the members of Ultra Rare all were affected by this memory loss, whereas in the original it was kind of confusing as to see it was just focused on Korin. But in this particular case, it's mentioned that all of the Ultra Rare members will actually lose their memories. And the interesting thing is that the members of Cardfight Club as well also will forget Korin as well. So that's definitely something that's a big change from the original series. So I'm definitely going to be curious to see how future interactions might actually occur if Korin happens to show up again. But at this point, we could actually speculate that it might be the end of her character. I mean, we might not be able to see her again as a supporting character because the main characters have actually forgotten about her. I mean, that's pretty much all I really have to cover about this episode. It was just something that I really enjoyed. It was really nice to watch. Everything was just quite pleasant. Even at the end when we had the previews, it was really awesome how you know, Kai and Ren are both confronting Ibuki about Stand Up the Vanguard. So it was definitely really awesome to see that as well. I think next episode's going to be somewhat of a filler episode, kind of just to I guess reset the tone of things, just to prepare us for the next arc that's about to come. But I have no idea what's going to happen in the next arc. I don't know what the plot will be, because everything just took a really different turn in this particular season. Overall, this season was definitely very enjoyable. I found it to be more enjoyable than the first season because a lot more character development in this. The relationship between Misaki and Korin was definitely much stronger in a much shorter amount of time as well. Like, there were far less episodes, but for some reason they managed to actually establish a stronger relationship between Misaki and Korin as opposed to the original series. So I definitely really like that. even having very minor relationships or friendships between Kamui and Kyo as well, or perhaps even Naoki and Shingo, they're all really nice as well, seeing that there's a stronger bond or connection between each of these characters, and as a result, it definitely makes the series all the more worthwhile watching. But that's pretty much my thoughts on this. What did you guys think about this particular episode? In fact, what do you guys actually think about this particular season? I mean, it's just been a really enjoyable journey, really, just watching this. So I definitely can't wait to see what happens in the future. But in the meantime, hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you next time.